none of these men. And the briefcases that hold the contract will be on the roof. Much in WWE history. This is huge.
Welcome to WWE Global Headquarters. Going up to Ultimate Chaos. Stop. Impossible.
Ground floor, all the way to the roof of corporate headquarters.
This it all.
Ready for more? Here we have
Carnage. This is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before.
on this ride to take this once-in-a-lifetime risk for the ultimate reward. Our climb up the corporate ladder starts now. Going.
We will risk it all.
And now, WWE Network.
It's the opportunity of a lifetime tonight. You are looking live at the WWE World Headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, where 12 Subank.
Oh! Clap for your world famous 8-time champ. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
And talk about tonight.
Team Championship! Introducing for a New Day!
But tonight, the New Day, it's completely unfair.
Big E winning the tag.
And introducing the challengers first, Lucha!
Gentlemen, welcome to ringside. And representing Friday Night SmackDown, I'm Michael. Lobby at World Headquarters goes up to the roof. That's where the contracts will be hanging in brief.
Anytime, any place. No wonder the risk is worth the reward.
There's a price to pay. 221 pounds and presents
Past Friday night on SmackDown, that man, The Miz, pinned Lince Dorado.
John Morrison!
Watching The Miz at Money in the Bank, the greatest tag team of the 21st century.
That has had more uses for losing the tag team championship than the
Individual triple threat match. On what planet is that okay?
2 on 2 others.
Steve Cutler, Wesley Blake, The Forgotten!
go. In fact, at one point, they pinned the tag champs, the New Day.
No doubt about it.
Biker come into play in this match tonight because remember, it's being competed as a chair here as Big E tossed his jacket to ringside. They can tag anybody. Doesn't have to be their teammate. They can tag anyone else in it. No countouts. And with Riker outside, no disqualification.
I didn't hear a word. You 14 pounds.
It actually knocked your headset off your head. Titles. Kofi Kingston will start things off against Grand Metalik. This type of matchup and the way it's set up here tonight, what do? How does the New Day...
Personally love to see them lose the titles without even being defeated for them.
And here's some examples why in this match.
Over the tag team champions, one of the most decorated tag teams in sports. And
Harlem Heat, some of the all-time greats. Nice kip up that time by...
Or even Kalisto, we haven't seen in some time.
By King, another one on the backside, and Kingston caught it with an elbow, and Metalik go match as long as you can because you have to be, oh my God, in the region.
It's a precarious situation for defending champs. Blake could come in and beat Metalik, and New Day lose the titles.
Wesley Blake.
That's Lince Dorado in the next week.
Blake goes 6 foot, 242 pounds by the Forgotten Sons. Tense Turman. Oh, and there's Metalik, the king of the ropes.
Beautiful. Double tough. Got an attitude as bad as the day is. I can't believe you haven't had that phrase made into a medallion.
Many people believe John Morrison, Corey, is in. Got off the top rope. Metalik and Morrison crack. And there's the very dangerous Jackson Riker.
Into this. Look at this once more. I don't know who got the worst.
In there, Lucha House Party would be the tag team champions. And I believe it was Cutler who made the tag. Now the legal man. Metalik, though, advantage, and that right there is how Jackson Riker's
lurking around on the outside. Usually the New Day have that 3-man advantage.
To Metalik, cover now. Cutler and the Forgotten Sons look to win gold in Met 11.
Is an Achilles injury some sort of code for video game addiction?
And now
look at this!
Oh my God! Cover by
the ability to use him as a weapon.
And that's what they did just there. Hall of Famer Dory Funk Jr. Here's the cover now.
All three other teams, you want to keep the powerhouse Big E out of the ring as long as
name because they believe they were forgotten other superstars passing them by on Friday Night SmackDown.
One way to prevent yourself from being forgotten.
Some intensity, very focused individual. Here comes Cutler. Been great strategy so far by this tag team.
Blake hoists up Metalik.
Kick to the face. Metalik has been in this match for a very long time. There's the tornado D.
Comes Lindsay.
And Dorado off the top rope, taking out John Morrison. Miz cover. Miz gonna save his partner.
Momentarily on Miz and delivered a moonsault to Morrison.
You know, this fast-paced. Morrison inside out. What a move, and Blake saving the matchup.
Kofi wasn't able to get the trajectory.
Look for Morrison with an absolutely incredible athlete. Tag made, and now the Miz will use.
Tongue, Cole. Don't talk about Johnny Drip Chip or MC.
Tag team titles and a kick out by Miz.
Miz down for the moment.
And Kofi firing up now. Boom drop times. And Kofi Kingston trying to. Miz caught him. Miz looking maybe for the figure 4 leg lock on Kofi.
Joining the fray and bringing the fight to Big E. Look at Cutler go.
He and now hammering away in the corner.
Kingston tagged himself.
Kofi Kingston top rope. Cutler take it out.
Is shown by Steve Cutler the ability to survive a powerhouse of the New Day once again.
And the near 300-pounder Big E. Big E and Cutler.
I believe Wesley Blake tagged himself in.
Miz now with a skull-crushing finale. Fast and furious action here for the SmackDown Tag Team title. My goodness.
Miz trying to sends Lindsay in. Beautiful handspring.
And there's the stunner.
In time. Metalik from the top rope.
Oh my goodness.
Metalik all on his own. It's one-on-one effectively at the moment.
Dorado to the face of Big E, who's stunned. Double team by the Lucha House. Now it's Metalik's turn. Is this enough for the Lucha House Party? Cutler and Blake breaking things up.
Forgotten Sons keep the elbow drop through the sky, and Big E is still in a bad way.
Corey, this is Big E.
I think the Sons need to pick up the pace. You're not going to have... Uh-oh.
And Kingston and Kofi driven into the post. And Big E making
to feel some type of way.
Oh, and Jackson Riker again. Remember, no disqualifications.
This is a beautiful...
No disqualifications in a fatal 4-way match, but nonetheless, the official has...
Secret weapon of the Forgotten Sons has been neutralized for the moment.
Grand Metalik as well.
Metalik through the skies.
Big E rolls through, and there and Big E now with a big legs. The New Day retained. How impressed are you with the New Day?
Superhuman power that Big E possesses. Trouble in Paradise, staring at the lights. Big E and Kofi retain.
Champions. Congratulations to Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, we ain't never letting them go.
What happened to me?
Father Time catches all of us.
So when is the time?
I sometimes wonder if he knows.
You are.
My days in the ring are numbered.
Being a legend.
Florida for Money in the Bank earlier today. We caught up with one of the participants.
You see, I was made in the United States, where I have learned that the key to, and I have been training for the last 2 weeks, not only higher layout of the WWE headquarters. I'm that corporate ladder. Capture that briefcase. So Bailey, that means this.
McIntyre. Hello, Drew. I'm doing good. How are you? It's very nice of you. I'd like to talk about your match tonight. It's your first, the WWE title, Universal title, also a UFC title that have held numerous titles, and he has defeated Brock Lesnar despite you being a champion. What are your thoughts on this?
I get it at first glance. You know, I look like Goliath. Anyone knows my story, my ring performers of all time. One of the most decorated performers. It's this little thing called heart. This WWE championship. I have worked my entire life to win this, and I'll be damned. You can't stop running that mouth. So I'm going to do the world break his jaw. Thank you.
Defends his title against Seth Rollins.
You feel man? Say what's up, what's up? You can get with that, you better get with this. Cause it's where's that? What's somebody else walk like I walk? Can't nobody else talk like I'm a legend surviving this game. Everybody knows I done stay. Hold up, I'ma load up. spot now, blows up the home run. Over there, what's up? You feel what's up? Noise!
Truth ready for competition here tonight on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing 200.
Of course, an action between two Monday Night Raw and Byron Saxton. Byron, this is a bit bitter for MVP as he was trying for MVP. An opportunity here tonight at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. The next top pay-per-view, of course, streaming live on the WWE Network.
Man. He had a ball. I'm the one that taught the WWE Universe about balling. How you gonna?
It's right there. 2 points. Now, if I step back, dog, you didn't know that. Now look, check this out. Have you ever scored 6 points in one game? Balling! That was
offset, future-looking ass out my face. I know.
No, I'm trying to help you.
No, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on.
There comes the almighty Bobby Lashley.
That foul mood dates all the way back to the Royal Rumble. Presence here right now.
And let's be honest here, Bobby Lashley's had a bit of a focus problem. Pete, you could take the night off.
Oh. Well, hey, appreciate it. I'm gonna take the night off too, Bobby. Whoa, man, look. How come he get the night off, dog, and I don't get the night off? I didn't even know I did that. I didn't even know I did that, Bobby.
Oh, wait a minute. The match is official, and R-Truth is in trouble.
Calm down, man. How come he get the night off, dog, and I don't get the night off? Bro, there's a whole... I didn't even know I did that, Bobby.
Oh, wait a minute. Now Bobby Lashley and R-Truth is in trouble.
Calm down, man.
I think he's a little bit in trouble.
And now look at Bobby Lashley. He can tee off on R-Truth. And now Bobby could do what he does best, just to obliterate his comp.
Been a different Bobby Lashley, an angry Bobby Lashley, and a Bobby
match.
Oh,
man. My God, he was dominant. He was mowing down.
Bobby Lashley's biggest problem. It's the biggest demon that he's been fighting with. And every time Bobby Lashley
got by a boot there by Truth, out of the corner, with a spine.
Has discovered how to utilize all that anger.
Set up here. Look at this, hoisting R-Truth over his head.
Scissors kick.
Lashley saw it coming. There. And Lashley takes care of business. This was supposed to be MVP versus R-Truth initially. Bobby Lashley inadvertent slap.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes were made.
That Truth lacked all control throughout this matchup. It was all Bobby Lashley.
Perhaps destroying the ribs of R-Truth in the process.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, MVP's always been more of a cerebral type of person, so...
Well, WWE is so proud to partner with 13 others, a historic initiative that celebrates healthcare workers in the front lines of Inspire Them. Let's take a look.
WWE Universe. Amazing things that I've accomplished lately. I rid the world and I handled his desperate and needy little soul at the end of Friday Night SmackDown. But the best, ladder match. Now, we all know that this Money in the Bank ladder match, briefcase containing a contract that guarantees a pinch. Now, even someone as brilliant and intuitive as me, I don't quite know. The risk will be worth the reward of having everyone.
Enter SmackDown Women's title in a matter of moments against Tamina.
Yeah, I know. And you want to talk about how dominant she is, blah, blah, blah.
Always had back. But on Friday night in your tag team match against Tamina and Lacina, pinning you for the victory. So, Sasha, I've got to ask.
Blame you. Look, I see what you're trying to do here, just like all these other idiot sheep women's champion that this place has ever seen, okay? Ding!
Well, it would have been nice if Bayley allowed Sasha. Well, Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for 251 days, and she's got great history in this event, Corey, last year to win the SmackDown Women's title.
You don't have to appreciate the attitude. The champion, Bayley, has beaten everyone that has stepped up to the plate.
The Women's Champ, the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's title.
Some way, despite all of those accolades, Bayley is widely considered under
record reign as the Raw Women's Champion. It gets to the point of what Bayley's talking about. Sasha Banks to earn this opportunity here tonight against Bayley. 10 years she has been building toward this moment, fighting for the championship here tonight.
The SmackDown Women's Championship, Tamina by Sasha Banks from San Jose, California.
This matchup tonight, I still believe, Corey, that the reason Bayley's champion today is because of
tonight might be a little bit of false bravado from Bayley and Sasha Banks on the outside for the champion.
You be quiet. Hey.
Or if that is how you want to treat Tamina.
No, what happened? It's therapy and champion night.
And Bayley back of the neck.
And just that quickly, Tamina can change the complexion of a
section of Bayley, and Tamina looks to end this matchup early against the SmackDown.
Off to the much stronger challenger.
Yeah, but Tamina continually. Nice by Tamina, floats into the cover. Here's the hook of the leg and a kick out. We saw in a tag team matchup.
It was a tag team match, a little bit of a different scenario.
Tamina probably the most powerful individual.
Okay. Right, you want to touch my face? Hey. Sorry, she's so shit. Come on. Come on, ladies. Let me down? Let's go. Let's go.
And she hasn't been able to solve Tamina yet in this match. Kick right to the midsection, and Tamina now again using her power advantage here. Tamina has to pin or submit Bayley to win the SmackDown Women's.
To the outside to recover.
Come on, Bayley. Your best friend over here.
Corner. And now Bayley, look at rise move by Bayley. Whether you agree with it. And again, Bayley. Appreciate Bayley's attitude, but you have to appreciate her work ethic. Bayley truly knows what. I mean, Bayley and Sasha. Injured knee of Tamina. Oh my goodness! Did you ever notice I say bad? In the effort here by the SmackDown Women's Champion. That's how Bayley that time, Corey, hooked the bad leg. Smart move by the leg of Tamina. That way she'd be forced to push off of her injured leg. Thus, and Bayley right to the shoulder. A knee. Cool and aggressive champion. Cover. Hook of the leg on Tamina. Body part she finds available. She's doing her best to dismantle Tamina. Tamina, of course, with a history of leg injuries throughout her career. Stunned, this could be the opportunity Tamina needs. Headbutt now by the challenger. And a splash in the corner. Bayley's in trouble. Can Tamina get it up? And Bayley now suffering the abuse of the hand. The opportunity Tamina needs. Headbutt now by the challenger. Corner. Bayley's in trouble. Can Tamina hang on? Now suffering the abuse of the hands of Tamina. For the super. There it is. Bayley corner.
Great counter. Great counter.
Yeah, and again, looking to tap out Tamina here.
Really needs to hook the ankle.
Bottom rope and force a break here.
Bayley really needs to get Tamina's ankle in the crook of her arm.
They're going to force the break, but that was a great move by Bayley.
It was very able to take the leg of Tamina, the challenger, and if Bayley might have questioned
the tactics, you can question the attitude of Bayley as of late, but there's no doubt that aggressive as you're seeing here. Didn't have enough. Bayley just could not get Tamina up, and
Tamina in no position to capitalize as we take another look. Bayley maybe got a little assault to injury for sure, but when you're in there with the Banks, she doesn't like anybody not named Sasha Banks.
And Bayley, she had the wind knocked out of her when Tamina came down. And again, Bayley going right up. Bayley with an attitude here tonight, a chip on her.
I'm getting a little parched out here.
That she was parched.
Oh, she's a competitor.
Yeah, I'm better. Bayley.
Let's defend the title. Get in the ring, Bayley. Come on.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And now Bayley in basket.
Get out!
And Bayley whipped in the barricade.
This first bouncing Bayley to the outside ropes before
here's Tamina going for the Samoan drop. Bayley trying to fight, makes it to the top and out, but again, Tamina's got to get her back in the ring. Countouts do not help
in her bearings, and there's another look at the brutal kick.
Bayley back into the ring here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, look at her, Cole.
Bayley being dragged out now off the barricade right next to his title. Is going to climb to the top rope, looking to take out Bayley.
No.
Wait a minute.
Bayley tried to block with her feet, but Tamina was a step back.
On fire.
She's going to do it.
And Banks now in the ring. As she peered into the eyes of Tamina.
When your friend falls.
Tamina trying to crawl her way outside the ring. Tamina able to catch up to Banks now. Bayley though, oh my God. Tamina, Bayley's pinned her.
What is happening right now? Tamina.
And Sasha from behind. Now SmackDown Women's Champ.
Yeah, could have kept her focus on the champion. Again, these best friends pay dividends for one another.
Sasha Banks here tonight after a very game effort by Tamina.
New champion, but Bayley Veteran instincts able to shift her momentum, delivering a hellacious knee in heels nonetheless.
You should be clapping for Sasha Banks because Bayley's still the champ. Thank you.
You should have seen your.
I'm up before the sun come. I'm one of the greatest. Infinite.
Drew McIntyre knows what I am capable of. Drew McIntyre understands that it is my... And in spite, still willing to step into the fire with me, and I am going to do Drew McIntyre the favor of his life tonight. Because this is not future. That duty is mine. That is mine. It will not just be for his own good. You need me to be your WWE Night Messiah.
Sports and Beyond is talking about that documentary about the Chicago Bulls. And
gentlemen, the world is a buzz. Everyone is talking about what's going to happen. A series more than 3 years in the making. For the first time ever, The Undertaker, the man behind the Phenom.
Now, this is an emotional instant.
I had an opportunity to get a sneak peek at part one. It is absolutely incredible money in the bank. But switching gears now, Friday Night SmackDown. We have Bray Wyatt. This is a matchup that is personal. There's a lot of Firefly Funhouse.
It'll never ever end.
It's story time. Called the Black Sheep. Sheep. The apocalypse walks among you. Now, the shepherd, he raised the black sheep. Run. They had a lot of fun together.
Anything about me. The truth is, wow.
After 4 SummerSlam, Strowman.
I'm with these puppets, and just come down to this ring and say it to my face.
This is gonna be truly very hard.
I don't owe you anything.
That's not true, Braun. You know, Braun, you need to come home. Can't you hear her mating your mind? Just like me. Sharing is caring. Go ahead. Come on, Braun. Back home. I know what I must do. If you hide...
Bray, I am home. Be stuck playing with your puppets. Bye.
I know what I must do. If you hide behind this mask.
I am home. Playing with your puppets. Bye. See you.
And this is a friendship that'll never ever
It is time now for the universe.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for challenger Bray Wyatt.
Corey,
what did anybody tell you?
He complimented us both.
Very personal, a lot of jealousy, a lot of history, a lot of ill will.
To punish a child. This is going to hurt Bray Wyatt much more than it hurts.
385 pounds. He is
Braun Strowman won the Universal Championship back in WrestleMania. Wyatt and Corey, Braun Strowman says that Wyatt was created Braun Strowman. That's Strowman's word.
Braun Strowman wants to silence his chip against the man who views himself as Braun's creator.
Just compared about you. And as a good creator, I will continue of Bray Wyatt.
Will tonight be the downfall of the monster among men?
Championship, which Bray Wyatt calls a burden that is. And the matchup now on. To have to deal with the mind games.
The time for talking was over, Bray.
Wyatt out of the corner strong. These two bulls locking horns and
with a shoulder tackle.
To this.
My goodness. You didn't know me. I'm not the same boy I used to be, Bray.
Calm down. Losing here tonight. Bray Wyatt, though, fighting back. Big shoulder tackle by the monster among men.
Certainly.
And now Strowman outside the ring on the attack against Bray Wyatt. Years ago, he actually won the Money in the Bank contract by winning the ladder match. Absolutely dominating. And count of 6 and sent back into the ring, and Braun's. There he goes! Splash in the corner, and what a collision out of the ring.
Braun's putting the wheels in motion. Look out!
Strowman, it's Strowman! Announce table. Bray Wyatt can take control of this match.
6'8", 380 pounds, full speed ahead into our announce.
This right here could be Bray Wyatt's opening in this matchup. Braun.
You can do it! You can do it, Bray!
Oh my God, Wyatt closing in on the Universal Champion, but he's got to get Strowman back into the. And now it's Bray Wyatt on the attack. And a hook of the leg, and Strowman kicks out at 2.
But Wyatt has been relentless for these last few moments. Bray realizes what a
step Strowman, and Strowman went into the announce table. And Wyatt into the steps. Strowman hits the steps hard. A change has come over Wyatt here, Corey, as he's taken over this match.
Into the steel rings.
And did you hear Wyatt moments ago when he said to Braun Strowman, look, be his chance, Corey, to capture the Universal title.
Familiar and well for the champion.
Strowman struggling to make it to his feet, and now Wyatt back in.
Bray Wyatt a step ahead of the Universal Champion right now. Strowman's in trouble.
In center of the ring, Wyatt setting Strowman up. This could be it. Sister Abigail, 2.5, just able to kick out, and Wyatt can't believe.
Look of shock and disbelief on the face of the challenger, Bray Wyatt. How?
I know.
And everything he has in this assault on Strowman. And Bray Wyatt yet again looking to put Strowman away with Sister. A big choke slam! And just like that, Strowman.
And the challenger paid.
You can see this internal he created, and there's what you were talking about, Corey. That breathe hesitant.
Page once again.
Splash after splash by has taken it up another notch. Right into the barricade. Watch this collision. Boom.
Now looking to finalize this encounter. The top.
Right out to the floor, and this is a perfect opportunity for
a desperate tactic for sure, but an effective one nonetheless. It has the. Oh no.
Bro, told him. I told him. I told him. You understand what this means? This time everything will be perfect. You did it, Bray. Oh my. Bro, hold on. Listen to me. Wait, I can't.
Oh my God, not Wyatt on his shoulder, running. Powman retains the Universal
Champion, Braun Strowman.
Beat Bray Wyatt in his own game, the mind games. A black sheep no longer, Braun Strowman.
A successful first title defense for the monster to exorcise the demons that lived inside.
Proportions when Hulk Hogan goes one-on-one with Andre the Giant starts this Tuesday at 8 on FS1.
will attempt to take the weight of representing the WWE title.
History, prestige, glory. Seth, mate, you stamped my head into this.
He's a dominant champion. It is McIntyre, and at Money in the Bank, when I stand in. This is bigger than all of us. You aren't.
Thank you, Seth. Things are clear to me now.
At Money in the Bank, the big picture will.
Disciple of the Midnight Messiah coming to Rollins' aid. He said for Drew McIntyre, quote, "This is not his industry."
Rollins wants control, and in order to do that, Seth Rollins...
Canary in the coal mine. I told you what would happen if you let a timer go unchecked.
The WWE Network. Mission for what he claims is the greater good. Earlier tonight, Drew McIntyre...
All you gotta do is look at the story of Drew McIntyre, a man who is at the...
of the industry, and that's everybody comes gunning for you, and that's what
to win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, and then minutes later,
the WWE Championship! Entire!
Champion is his ability to be present in the moment, not look ahead, but he became WWE champ. I guarantee you, there were people in that locker room who questioned
man to beat right now. And see, Drew needs to make the key. It's a tactic. Okay, he's trying to off-balance Drew McIntyre. He's trying to get Drew.
Now Rollins back into the ring. Remember, title can change hands only via.
And you can't discredit the experience that Seth.
Of our desk.
I guess we could say Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar. There was no fear. There was no intimidation. Drew McIntyre.
In some offense here on McIntyre.
They're no better than to expect Seth.
Imposing his will on the Monday Night Messiah. The power on the suplex now to retain the WWE title and a right to be here. There's a very big difference. Drew McIntyre has earned every ounce of it
in Drew's face, trying to fight him power on power. This is what he needs to be doing.
Up and down goes McIntyre.
Momentum shift now in favor of Seth Rollins.
And his main advantage has been the
off the sling blade, and down goes Crab, and is trying to sit down here on the Crab. All right,
nice transition.
Great job.
Trying to find a way to power out of it.
Could you imagine if everything that Rollins has been keeping McIntyre closer to the center of the ring?
You know, Tom, I call this the gauntlet of pain.
And Rollins uses the bulk of the 5 count, and you can see the ring. Rollins again. Oh, down goes McIntyre.
Rollins able to take out Drew McIntyre on the outside of the ring.
The face. And now Rollins rolls back. And now Rollins measuring the champion and another.
But the head was not meant to absorb that many kneecaps in a row.
Ring if he wants to win the WWE title.
For a fourth.
Watch out.
Oh, no.
What the? Drew McIntyre had to dig deep for this. Rollins looking to execute.
To his face, he wants to put 6 more back into yours.
And now both Rollins out. McIntyre with a big boot. McIntyre put off of the top, and down goes Rollins.
Up
and he is
escape.
Oh, and using the top rope, very shrewd. But kick out by Rollins.
You can play.
Back to the left leg. Kick out at 1 by McIntyre.
How demoralizing.
A forceful kick out by Drew McIntyre.
How is this happening?
Behind the kickoff, and again, it's recent of McIntyre's effort against Lesnar at WrestleMania is thinking about a new plan.
Do not bring the chair inside the ring, and do not use it.
And now Rollins thinks
he's over the stop.
Got an opening.
Oh no!
Put off the rope.
Right in the soul. I mean, he's lost all of.
Oh, and another headbutt, and down goes Rollins. Good arrow. But can Rollins take it in the past? Watch this.
One of the most highly conditioned superstars in all of WWE.
Out by Rollins. finish off Seth Rollins.
McIntyre trying to conjure up his next form of
McIntyre setting up for, he's got Seth Rollins along the top turf.
Real precarious situation.
Didn't end well for McIntyre.
And Rollins using the positioning to his advantage.
McIntyre.
Watch McIntyre. Watch him.
McIntyre barely popped up the left shoulder, just barely.
McIntyre injured.
And Seth Rollins is beside himself. Look, and it looks like Seth Rollins is getting ready to bring an end to all of this.
Kiss or kick to McIntyre.
Yeah, the Claymore.
Claymore.
That's it.
McIntyre retains against Drew McIntyre continues to represent the
Proves once again that he deserves to be
then the WWE Championship with honor. Seth Rollins came.
Experience of Seth Rollins. This back and forth battle, sure that Drew McIntyre would leave Money in the Bank.
And there he is, limping, battle-scarred, war-weary.
Remember, Drew McIntyre told Seth Rollins, it's short.
McIntyre.
Wait a minute.
Thank you, Seth. That's exactly what I... Prove again who you are. Show the world you're a leader. Thank you very much.
Drew McIntyre is as a human being, as a competitor. WWE Championship.
Drew McIntyre showing that he is indeed will be. Drew McIntyre is still your of WWE. Let's take you now to WWE and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. Now you're looking at the roof. Both the men's and women's championship opportunities are hanging high at the WWE World Headquarters, where for the first time ever, both the men's and women's Friday Night SmackDown in her very first Money in the Bank ladder match. From Monday Night Raw, Nia Jax enters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't want that, huh? Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, the whole load, man.
FAB.
Ladder match winner, Carmella from Friday Night SmackDown. Contract ladder match here tonight.
They'll intimidate. Mr. Styles. I'll let you know. Yeah. I'll let you know. Yeah. Man. Let's do it. Bank win. Yeah. 1-2.
Calm down, Princess Corbin.
From SmackDown, Dana Brooke, many consider her a Cinderella. Will be Asuka from Monday Night Raw.
Where is she?
Yeah, mine is wrong.
Okay.
It's a pretty colors, Ray.
I put you down one time.
Oh, no.
Is everybody ready for a fight?
I'll give you a spot. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, Dana. What are you doing? Destroying the building. The real Money in the Bank brief is on the... Can you clean that up? Naya's just... She's drooling all over the...
I'm gonna fuck. Where are you, Ray? Ray? Where are you? Where at, Ray? Where you at? You're right! Stereo! Where are you? No way.
Food fight!
You're the one who told us to put the chairs back. I'm going to the roof.
Indeed, an historic moment tonight for that woman, Asuka. We'll take another look at what happened at the end of the matchup. Asuka grabbing for the briefcase and the contract, the slap and a kick, and Corbin is a world championship opportunity whenever she wants. Styles and King Corbin fighting for the contract. Elias with retribution with it. He had control, which means Otis is yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Tonight here tonight, Asuka on your left, on your right, Mr. and Mrs. Up next, Undertaker, The Last Ride, only.
The test of time.
I'll be content. I can walk away. You start to hear things, people talking.
I think that's the danger. That your body says no, but the red light hits, all of a sudden you can't help it.